I've actually read this a lot. I haven't heard it pronounced by other people. So De Moivre's theorem? I might be butchering that. But we're asked to find the fourth power of this complex number. So we could put it in this form, in cis theta form, just like we did in previous practice problems. Let's start by graphing this complex number. It's at negative 2 square root of 2 on the real plane, and it's down at negative 2 square root of 2 on the complex plane. So we could find r, the distance to the origin, by using the Pythagorean theorem. So there's our a squared, here's our b squared, that should equal the r we're trying to find, the distance to the origin squared. So this is 4 times 2 plus 4 times 2. So that's 8 plus 8 makes 16, so r is going to be 4. So we know what the r is in the complex form, in the polar form. In the polar form, I should say. So r is 4, and then to find out what theta is, we need to know this reference angle. You could draw a right angle triangle, and it's the opposite divided by the hypotenuse, which we found to be r, we found r to be 4. That would be sine of the angle. So this is just the square root of 2 over 2. So this is a 45-degree angle. Let's keep it in radians though, which is pi over 4. So this whole thing is 5 pi over 4. To get to this complex number, you're 4 away from the origin, and you have an angle of 5 pi over 4. So we have both the things we need for the polar form. And if that was troubling you, make sure to go back and check out that previous Newton problem on the video that goes along with it. So we have 4 cis 5 pi over 4 to the fourth power is what they're asking us to find. So using De Moivre's theorem, it's 4 to the fourth, and then it's cis 4 times theta. So that's 5 pi, because 4 times 5 pi over 4, the 4's cancel out. And so 5 pi can be simplified. Well, actually, a lot of that can be simplified. Let's expand cis 5 pi. That's 4 to the fourth, which we could just do, right? So 256. And now cis 5 pi, that means cosine 5 pi plus I sine 5 pi. And we can evaluate each of those. 5 pi is coterminal with 3 pi, which is coterminal with pi. So cosine 5 pi is negative 1 in your calculator. And sine 5 pi is coterminal with sine 3 pi. So we got pi, so it's 0. So this whole thing just turns out to be negative 256.